The Maryland Inn in Annapolis is claimed to be haunted by numerous spirits. Guests and staff have recounted strange occurrences, such as smelling perfumes when no one is around, feeling gusts of winds rush by when doors and windows are closed, and hearing faint voices and footsteps without a living being present to make such sounds. The inn first dates back to 1772, when a man named Thomas Hyde constructed the current front portion of the inn. It became a significant location for many prominent politicians at the time, since Annapolis became the nation's capital for a brief time after the Revolutionary War. In 1784, a prior manager of the inn by the name of Sarah Ball purchased it. During her ownership, the inn was a favored destination by many. In 1868, the Maryland Hotel Group purchased the inn. Since then, the Maryland Inn has passed through the hands of other proprietors. The most famed ghosts to haunt the Maryland Inn are believed to be those of a Navy captain and his fiancée, whose tragic story dates back to the early 19th century. As the tale goes, U.S. Navy Captain Charles Campbell was away at sea for an extended period of time. He was engaged to be married to a woman, whose ghost is now referred to simply as the Bride. The bride heard news that Captain Campbell would be returning to shore via Annapolis, Maryland. With excitement, the bride went to Annapolis to stay at the Maryland Inn, where she was to meet Captain Campbell. The bride anxiously waited by the window in her fourth-floor room, now known as room 405. On the day of the captain's arrival, the bride saw him standing in the street from her window. To her horror, she witnessed him struck and killed on the street by a horse-drawn carriage. In despair, she is said to have plummeted herself out of the fourth-floor window to her death, her body landing near her dead fiancé. There are accounts of guests hearing pacing footsteps in the night in room 405. Some even recount feeling a presence sitting at the bottom of their bed. Others have told of the room's window opening and closing on its own. The forlorn Captain Charles Campbell is believed to haunt the Drummer's Lot pub in the basement of the hotel. Sadly, as in life, the two ghosts are not seen together, which may be why they are believed to haunt the Maryland Inn to this day. There are also tales of a woman wearing a black dress who fell to her death on one of the staircases in the inn. Guests and staff have reported seeing her near the stairs. Other permanent residents of the inn include a man dressed in revolutionary attire walking around the basement near the serving of food and drinks. Also reported are ghost children running in the hallways of the hotel. Some guests of the Maryland Inn have become so afraid of the happenings in their rooms that they requested to move to different rooms. These instances include TVs and other electronic devices turning on by themselves, strange noises and whispers, and a heavy feeling of dread shrouding their rooms. And yet, the requests to stay in the inn, particularly the famed room 405, continue. Which begs the question for you horror fans, are you willing to stay the night in room 405 of the Maryland Inn?